Back from the dead.
Before this video starts, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video.
Can you believe the new baby is finally here? Cupcake and Carrot Cake must be so proud.
So I guess the past 11 to 12 months of Mrs. Cake's pregnancy wasn't interesting enough to be at least announced to the viewers in any episode. Nope, this is just dropped out of the blue. Pumpkin just magically appears next to Mr. Cake in the next shot.
Meet our son, Pound Cake, and our daughter, Pumpkin Cake.
You know, it bugs me when ponies name their babies after something relating to their family's name, occupation, or something that just so happens to relate to the pony's personality when they grow up. Why can't they just give them a normal name like John or Annie? Pinkie Pie magically gets inside of the nursery by some unknown force because, well, Pinkie Pie.
Now how in thunderation is one of them twins a Pegasus and the other one a unicorn?
Easy. My great-great...
How was Mr. Cake able to hear Applejack through the window? She was whispering, y'all need to speak up a bit.
My great-great-great-great-grandfather was a unicorn, and Cupcake's great-aunt, second cousin twice removed, was a Pegasus. That makes sense, right?
I didn't get any of that, and neither will the kids watching this show. Plus, if a unicorn can crossbreed with a nurse pony and or a Pegasi, is there a possibility that a Pegasus can crossbreed with a unicorn and get a alicorn? I have so many questions. Pinkie Pie pulls this cake out of nowhere. Skip. This dude is literally changing their diapers with his mouth. Was there always a sink there behind the counter of the shop? I highly doubt any animal, including a pony, can balance a tray on their tail.
Oh, you're making funny faces. I have one.
No, you see, Pinkie, the babies need to be burped.
So Pinkie Pie says it's only been a month since they've been home. I'm sure by now the babies would have made those weird faces after they ate when it's time to burp them, Pinkie Pie. I'm sure you would have knew that by now.
Pound Cake. No pounding things.
So just because his name is Pound Cake, literally Pound Cake, he now has to pound things.
Quick, honey bun, we need to find a babysitter to watch the foals while we take care of this.
I wonder who would be available on such short notice.
Oh, I would love to babysit, but I can't today, sorry.
Is it kind of weird that the cakes only go to the main six, excluding Pinkie Pie, to ask to babysit? I mean, don't they have any other friends they could ask to babysit? Okay, we see Mrs. Cake come out with 2 boxes of pastries. Mr. Cake comes out with 1 unfrosted cake. Mrs. Cake with 4 more boxes of cupcakes. And 1 big unfrosted cake last. Then we see them leaving with 1 cart that's only big enough to hold the big unfrosted cake. So where did all the other cakes and pastries go? Plus, they had both of the unfrosted cakes uncovered by anything. And they're walking all the way to their destination with both cakes supposedly uncovered. By the time they get to their destination, the cakes will be dried out. That broom just disappeared through the wall instead of hitting the wall. There's a bag of flour that just so happens to be sitting on top of this cabinet.
There, see? Nothing to this babysitting business.
I think you need to get Pinkie Pie checked after all this. She might have a concussion from that bag of flour landing on her head.
Look at me.
First time was an accident, now you're just wasting flour, Pinkie Pie. Again, what do you do with the bath water when you're done taking a bath? Because there is no drain pipe underneath this tub. I hope you weren't planning on bathing them in that bathtub that's obviously too deep for them to sit in, because they could drown. The water faucet handle on the left disappears. 2 baby foals are able to fit themselves in the medicine cabinet. I'm amazed that these foals didn't find it amusing to pop bubbles. I sure would have when I was their age. Either somebody hasn't been checking their water faucet for leaks, or there's something that the cakes are putting in their baby's formula to make them be able to break water faucets. And the left water faucet handle is still missing. Pinkie Pie goes from wanting help from Twilight to kicking her out because Twilight just said the wrong words to Pinkie Pie. All you had to say that I'm here to help. You didn't have to mention that she could be incapable of taking care of foals. I'm sure Pound Cake has to have his wings flapping faster to keep himself hovering above the ceiling. It's been told that baby unicorn's magic is sporadic and not well developed to do the simplest magic, but I guess pumpkin cake is an exception. Pinkie Pie pulls these chains out of nowhere. Now Pound Cake has the strength to carry a full-grown mare, when Scootaloo can't even get herself off the ground.
I can't fly.
Pinkie Pie should have a broken jaw and some missing teeth from this. You got a lot of explaining to do when the cakes come back when they realize there's 4 bags of flour missing.
Somehow I don't like it when you kids are being nice.
When haven't we been nice?